Beautiful three-dimensional painting. Paint showing itself off. Coming up with relief. Birch trees. We are in Alaska. All right, if you're gonna visit Anchorage, you got to come here. Right here. It's the 49th state brewing company. Top of the world. Look at this. And that's the way out, believe it or not. .30 a.m. Alaska time, and we're about to get on a train. That train right there at the Alaska Railroad train depot. Look at this beautiful paint job. What a gorgeous train.
Okay, sorry, I was driving your way.
Now that we've left those tunnels, we're starting to pass through the area side as the summer goes on. Back at the beginning of the summer, it was just a small trickle, but it's gotten bigger and bigger every day as that snow continues to melt off. We will be taking a sharp turn to the right, making that S shape that these turns are known for.
Seward. I would have called it boated. Boated. All those boats. A lot of boats. Who knew you could make carvings out of whale bones? I'm talking like pretty big carvings. All kinds of things out of whale bones. You can even carve a whale into a whalebone. Look at this. Here's a whale pelvis bone carved into a forest. Antlers carved into bald eagles. What else? Woolly mammoth tusk. I guess that's carved also. It's only $10,000. Wow. There's a bigger one over here. Look at this one. These are all whalebone carvings. I walked around for 56 years not knowing this was a thing. But apparently, it's a thing. $12,000 mammoth tusk carving. And here's a fun one. Double eagle whalebone carving. And I'll give you a breadth of what I'm looking at. It's just amazing. And yeah, Guess that's that's the cool stuff up in Alaska. Here's some polar bear claws for $700 each. And that, my friends, is walrus ivory.
Right there. Sit. Sorry. Here's this here girl. Sit. Here, come in here.
The Seward aquarium, where you can see big giant sea lions. There's an even bigger one over here. Look at this one. This thing's huge.
Everything's weird.
Huge.
They're so cute.
I think they're scary, truthfully. Look at the big boy. There he goes. Oh, it's like a sea monster. Carson, how big is that fish?
Wait.
How big?
Terrifying.
That's big.
Here comes the other one. Got ya. Here comes the other one, Mama.
Oh, yeah.
This way.
Upside down every time. This is what you call a puffin dance. Puffin dance. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to accomplish there. Getting fleas off. Taking a bath, maybe. Or just showing off.
I'm not feeding you. Sorry. I'm no food.
Maybe he's on drugs. Having a bad trip. The view of Seward from above. Beautiful. A little rainy. Hiked all the way up here. All the way up that trail right there. All right, it's incredibly rare that you ever see this, but when you do, this is where you want to do it. Look. Oh, it literally just comes out of the ground right here. And someone is nice enough to leave a canteen cup from which I will use to do it the old-fashioned way. My dad took me to Yosemite back in the 70s, and all we did drink water out of the streams. Look at that. That's what I'm about to do. Here we go. Wish me luck. Absolutely delicious. All right, when it's coming out of the ground like that, it's absolutely filtered by the earth. I don't know. Some people would freak out. Oh my God, I drink water right out of the creek. You know what? That's what I do. I think it also builds your immunity. So look at all that water coming right out of the mountain. Fresh as fresh can be. It's a video, say something. Say something crafty.
They're headed out on their 3-hour cruise. Hopefully it all turns out okay.
It's a little bit like Gilligan's Island,
But colder.
except tropical. Not tropical.
Not tropical.
Freezing cold glaciers out there. All right, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be something. they are. Where are they? Gotta come up fair sometime. Oh, they're over there. Hey!
Throw them on that boat and then
Yeah, look at that.
be on their way.
New plan. That's our home sweet home right there. And couldn't go to the cabin because there's a bear who's gonna eat us, apparently. So we're gonna go here. And that's what we're gonna do. And this is home sweet home right here. All right, let's pull these up. All right, so that's Louie. He was supposed to drop off at a cabin over there. And turns out there was a bear that was attacking people at the cabin, so they closed it, National Park Service. So we decided, you know what, just drop this off somewhere else. He's like, hey, I know a spot. There's a bear locker. Took one look at the seaweed here. I asked Louie if it's edible, and he said, yeah. So I tried it, and it's actually really good. It's so salty, it tastes like beef jerky. Really good. I also said this plant up here is edible. Right here. And it's pretty good. It's a little bitter. Pretty good. So we're gonna play Survivor out here. It's gonna rain like crazy in a couple of days. Whatever. Came this far, I can't quit. Look at that beautiful island. Dare me to swim to it. Beautiful meadow up above the tidal beach. I'm seeing some pretty incredible plants back here. Let's go investigate. Looks like the Amazonian rainforest over here. Check this out. Look at these things. It's a bog. Look at this. Ray, you gotta see these plants back here. Unreal, bog plants. Look at this. Look at this big thing. What the heck is that in Alaska? Look at this. Wow. It's gorgeous. All right, it is exactly 9:40 p.m. on July 9th, 2025, and I am up here in the Kenai Fiords. Is that totally out of focus? Let's try that. Of Alaska, and we're camping here on this beach. Why this beach? Well, the beach we were supposed to be on with the little cabin way past that point and past the next point by these glaciers where we were supposed to be had been overtaken by a crazy bear, and he might not even be alive right now because they were talking about having to dispatch him, but they closed that beach where we had made special reservations. And they said, well, you can go anywhere else you want. So they dropped us off here at this beach. It's been pretty fun. Caught some fish, had a good time, made some fires. Now it's cold and rainy, but it's really beautiful. Anyway, what I want to do before it gets even darker, it doesn't get totally dark here, but it's pretty dark at like 3 in the morning, I guess. Show you the biota. And here we have this really beautiful kind of high point where the waves wash up a big old, like, kind of like a dam almost. And then a beautiful meadow back here. And that drops down, goes into this little forest. This enchanted forest back here. Beautiful, fine textured grass. And lots of moss. I know not the names of the plants I'm looking at. Beautiful little white flowers in deep shade. Some old stumps. All kinds of things growing on them. I think if I zoom out, I get a different exposure or something. It doesn't work as well. Look at all that moss. Ferns. Yeah. Look at these things. Pretty. Look at these ferns. Nice, huh? All right, let's keep rolling. There's some plant back here. I want to see who can ID it. It's so cool. It looks straight out of the Amazonian rainforest. A little sketchy. There could be bears here as well. In fact, I know there's bears here because you know what bears do in the woods? I just saw evidence of that, and I'll show you. Right in here, I was cruising through. I'm like, uh-oh. Look at this. Looks like Saturn. You know what it looks like underneath? Trippy. Let me show you what bears do in the woods. Yeah. That's what bears do in the woods. More than once. Definitely bear evidence. Look at this. Look at these plants. These are my favorites. These are serious bog plants. It's only will grow right out of water. These things are huge. You use them as little umbrellas. It's so cool. It goes way back there. So there's like a bog here. Running water. We actually took some water out of a little bog closer to our camp. Filtered it, of course. Right out here. This is crazy. Look at that. This bog feeds this whole meadow system. If you're wondering how big these things are, I'll have to get next to it so I can give them some scale. But look at this. Does that not look like right out of the Amazon? Deep in the Amazon? What a cool plant. It's about as tropical looking as you can get. If I zoom out now, it'll be okay. Let me see if I can grab one here. Gotta watch out because you just fall right into the water. Like, this is a small one. It's raining. No problem. What kind of plant is this? Does anybody know the name of this thing? Anybody tell us about it? Here's the little babies. Little babies sprouting up. Some babies coming right out of the water. Down here. What I love, look at this view. It's my favorite view. Just goes way back there. Look at this view. That's all I got for you. What kind of plant is that? All right, last day on the Fiords. Caught myself a big silver salmon out there. Super beautiful. Really good to eat. We caught a cod. We caught a salmon. We caught a rockfish and another salmon. We ate all those, and we've got 2 more silver salmon that we caught. Got right here. And what they're doing right now is chilling. I'd tell them to you, but that's too much work. And right now, we're just bugging out. You bugging out?
Definitely bugging out.
Let me see how important it is to have that bug net. Oh yeah. Just look at all the bugs. There's either get really good weather and bugs, or horrible weather and no bugs. You pick the poison. Girls are rolling in. The shuttle's gonna come out and get us soon. And is there a name for this beach?
Bear Cove.
Bear Cove. We didn't have any bears, Bear lockers over there. You want to set your fire up around the corner here, real protected from the rain. Really nice. Turns out the high tide just pretty much came up on us there while we were sleeping. We didn't even know, but we had 10 up there, another 10 over there. Super beautiful place. And yeah, we're just about to disembark back to civilization. Just like that, we are back in Seward. And the reason they call it that is not the verb, but the guy's last name. Yeah. And there, right there, is the honey bunny.